Hello and welcome to Corlew's Tiebreaker March Madness Edition. This video covers the history of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Tournament, aka March Madness. 'Tis the season to fill out your brackets, place some wagers, and then sit back and wait for them to get busted. So without further ado, let's dive into the deep and rich history of this spectacular event. The first NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Tournament was played in 1939 and featured 8 teams: Texas, Oregon, Oklahoma, Utah State, Villanova, Brown, Wake Forest, and Ohio State. The first ever championship game took place on March 27th in Evanston, Illinois, and the Oregon Ducks became the first tournament champions, beating the Ohio State Buckeyes by a score of 46-33 to win the national title. The NCAA tournament field grew to 16 teams in 1951, then doubled to 32 in 1975, and later expanded to its current size of 64 teams in 1985. The concept for an opening round game was introduced in 2001. Then 3 more games were added to that round in 2011 for the inaugural first 4 round. The term March Madness was first used in reference to basketball by an Illinois high school official, Henry V. Porter, in 1939. March Madness wouldn't become associated with the NCAA tournament until Brett Musburger used it during CBS's coverage of the 1982 tournament. And some incredible moments have occurred in the history of the tournament, so let's take some time to explore some of those moments. In the 2018 NCAA basketball tournament, the University of Maryland Baltimore County, or UMBC, took on the number 1 overall seeded Virginia Cavaliers and beat them 74-54 to become the first ever 16 seed to defeat a 1 seed in NCAA tournament history. Prior to that game, 1 seeds were a perfect 135-0 against 16 seeds in the tournament, going down in history as one of those moments where you ask somebody, where were you when this happened? Now let's discuss more facts about the NCAA tournament. 80 NCAA tournaments have taken place between 1939 and 2019. The University of Kentucky has the most appearances with 58, and the record for NCAA tournament game wins with 129. UCLA has the most national championships with 11, including a stretch of 7 in a row between 1967 and 1973, led by the Hall of Fame legendary coach John Wooden. Loyola Marymount is part of the highest scoring game in NCAA tournament history. In 1990, the Lions took on Michigan and beat them 149-115 in what is the highest scoring game in March Madness history. Austin Carr of the University of Notre Dame has the tournament record for points in a game when he scored 61 against the University of Ohio back in 1970. He has also racked up 3 other spots on the top 10 single game performance list. Aside from that record game, he put up 52 points against Kentucky in 1970, then against TCU in 1971, along with an additional 47-point game against Houston in 1971. I mean, the man just could not be stopped. Carr is not one of them, surprisingly, but there are 9 players in tournament history to score 300 or more points in their careers. Arkansas's Corliss Williamson with 303, Princeton's Bill Bradley also with 303, UCLA's Lou Alcindor with 304, Michigan's Glenn Rice with 308, Oscar Robertson of the University of Cincinnati with 324, my guy Tyler Hansbrough of North Carolina with 325, KU's Danny Manning with 328, Elvin Hayes of Houston with 358, and Christian Laettner of Duke with 407. But all that's in the past. Let's talk about modern day. The 2021 NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Tournament will be unlike any other. The NCAA announced in early January the entire 2021 tournament will be played in Indiana, with the majority of the games taking place in Indianapolis. Selection Sunday just took place a couple days ago, so now we know who's in the tournament. The first 4 takes place on Thursday, which is the kickoff of the tournament. Then the round of 64 takes place Friday and Saturday, with the final 4 taking place on April 3rd and the title game on April 5th. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy all the fun of March Madness. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a great day, stay safe, God bless you.